Hello everyone, this is Chris, and fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice, shame on me. Many people understand some of the big features that's coming inside of 1.17, such as the spyglass, the deep slate, and the corn block. However, there's one big feature which I have noticed revolving around seeds that has completely changed what we will be expecting, especially for our spawn of the world. And the strange thing is that this isn't the first time that this secret change has happened, but yeah, what exactly is this one change? Well, to show you, first off, let's talk about this one particular seed we are on, which is the Ben 10 seed. Yeah, you see the seed in the world name right there. It's Ben 10, for the marketplace thing that came out recently, and this is your spawn right here. This is what you expect. You spawn right on top of a little hill by a village and stuff. It's a pretty decent spawn. And yeah, this is the spawn without all the new 1.18 generation type things, because if we dig ourselves all the way down here, we can see that, yeah, Bedrock is still at Y0, so even in 1.17, when the update fully releases, this will be your full spawn. So keep in mind of these coordinates right here, 897, 84, 8, as we jump into the exact same world, but with the experimental toggles with all the new generation enabled. And immediately when loading inside the exact same seed, you might notice that, wait a minute, our coordinates, they're a little bit different than what we had before. And yes, we are inside the experimental toggle because we do have the below Y0 generation type thing, but yeah, why is our spawn coordinates much different than the one we had in the seed without the experimental toggle on? And just to prove that we're on the exact same type of seed, let's head back to where the spawn used to be at about 800 by 0. Yeah, this was the spawn. If you remember at the very beginning of the video, we were standing up here, we were looking at the sun with the spyglass. Yeah, this is the exact same type of seed, but the spawn just so happened to move a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean 800 blocks away from where the original spawn used to be. But let's show off at least a few seeds which you might be a little bit familiar with. First off, I showed off this seed with like about 8 structures in one singular place a little while ago, but yeah, if in case you have seen that video, you might notice that, yeah, spawn here is much different. Before it used to be at, I believe, about positive 2000 by 0, but now it's at minus 800 by minus 90. And once again, just to confirm, like, this is the area, this is the exact same area, but with the experimental toggle on. But yeah, just spawn has just been moved like much further than what it usually used to be. But while some seeds change very drastically in terms of the location of their spawn, some don't quite change that much. Take the Cosmic Chapter 2 Season 2 seed I showed off not too long ago, and yeah, we still spawn pretty much in the exact same space as we used to. I think it moved about maybe 20-30 blocks as to what it once was, but still, generally, you are still in roughly the exact same place as you once were on this huge island to spawn on. And I could show you basically an infinite amount of spawn changes inside this one video, but I think you get the point. But the question I'm sure you and many others have is, why? Why have so many spawns changed, and why has it not been mentioned in any changelog or anything like that? Well, here's my theory as to why I think they did it. So, one thing I've noticed in seeds is some pretty consistent things across them when checking them out. But first off, to try and explain this as easy as I can, imagine these gold blocks here is the X coordinates right here. So X coordinates, they could generate pretty much anywhere inside the world from say 0 to any positive number anywhere out there in the world. The Z coordinate, on the other hand, has to spawn in at roughly 0 every single time, every single world. Like, you look at any single world, any single seed you've seen, any single seed that I've shown off, like, almost every single spawn on the Z coordinate has always spawned in at roughly around 0. And so I believe the reason why they changed spawn from being, I guess, one linear direction in one positive way, being stuck on 0 is because they just wanted to have spawn have more accessibility of spawning in basically anywhere, making it be a little less predictable as to where it could be, I guess. So something like something like the gold blocks just going all over the place. Or, it could have probably just been an accident or something like that. But now for the bigger question. why haven't we seen this? Why haven't we heard from this anywhere? Why haven't we seen this on any of the changelogs to the best of my knowledge? And that is pretty much beyond me. I have literally no idea why they wouldn't mention something this big that would change with seeds. I guess the only possible explanation I could see is because we're not going to see any types of new generation stuff until later in the year, and so unless if we see any toggle when 1.17 releases, we're not really going to have this issue too much with seeds. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe we will, and maybe the devs will finally come out, finally explain why they did this to the many spawns of the seeds of Bedrock Edition. But yeah, this really won't affect you when the 1.17 update comes out, unless we get in an experimental toggle. We really won't be seeing any types of spawn changes or anything like that. So fear not, in case you were worried about spawns changing in newly generated worlds. But yeah, for 1.18, unless something changes inside of future betas, we might be seeing some drastic spawn changes inside of several worlds. But yeah, what do you think about this? Are you too bothered with it? Are you not too bothered with it? Let me know down below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.